Hello everybody, my name is Jeremy and welcome to The Life and Suffering of Sir Brante. This is a game that is actually free on Steam. I think it's part of their advertisement, as you can see over here to the left. The Life and Suffering of Prince Geraint. But this is a narrative-driven game, an RPG-driven game. As you know, I do like story-based games, and it looked free and it looked cool, and I like RPGs and stories, so we're going to try this out. Start a new game. Sir, enter your character, Sir Jeremy Brante. Other characters will address you exactly like this. Okay. Character restart, enabled, yep. And then consequences. You will set the consequence of your possible choice in advance. This is recommended game mode, as it will be able to direct the character's fate. Okay, yeah, let's just sit there. Sir Jeremy Brante. Let's start. You hold the fate of a single man in your hands. You will follow his life from birth to death. Your choices shall define who Sir Brante will grow up to be. You will decide his personality, social status, and what mark he'll leave on history. Every step he takes at your behest, Sir Brante's character will change and evolve. Your decisions will close some doors for him, but open many others. The world of Sir Brante's birth is a ruthless realm where people are divided into estates. It is hard to be a hero here. Prepare to accept that Sir Brante cannot overcome every challenge in his path. Every hard choice will test his character and personal qualities. Often you will not be able to make the choice you would like to. It may happen because you chose a different road earlier. Can't read. Exhausted your hero's willpower, or have earned the right to position in society. Every victory will be a struggle, a path paved with bitter losses and gut-wrenching failures. Accept the tragedy. This is how you will create a gripping and unique tale for your hero. What will become of Sir Brante, his loved ones, and his world? It all depends on you. Let's get at it.
The story of my life remains written on these pages, but my fate has always been my own. Every deed, every choice, every person I met made me what I am. Could I have taken a different path? Could I have found a different calling? Altered the very course of history? And what price would I have to pay?
Times of the Fall of the Blessed Arkham Empire. Chapter 1. Your fingers are stained. At the end of time, your fingers are stained with ink. Your breathing grows ragged. Your hands are shaky. The words begin appearing on the pages before you one by one, clinging together to form a chronicle of your own life. Who are you? And how did you reach your end? You were born, raised, and lived your entire life in the blessed Arcanian Empire. In this land, a man's destiny is predetermined at the moment of his birth. Whether human or Arcanian, nobleman, priest, or low-born commoner, all bend to the divine will of the twin gods. Each life is not but a single cog in the universe's immeasurable machine. The memories come flooding back. They engulf you as a merciless wave, binding together days that are thrice dead and gone. The dreams of your childhood, your adolescence, your youth spent in the capital, years of peace teeming with life, and a war drenched in blood. High ranks and lowly deeds, opulent palaces, secretive city backstreets, fields of battle, and faces. So many faces of the people you held dear, and the people who walked with this road by your side. Such was your life, now all exposed by ink erupting onto the page. With your every step, you sought to change the world as you saw fit. The choices of your upbringing, the path you carved in your youth, the fruits of your struggle, the consequences of your sacrifice, all of it led you here, to the end of your time. And every choice had a price. Now, years and years later, the crossroads of your life echo in your memory, the pain and the joy inextricably intermingled. Could you have taken a different path? Chosen a different calling? Found a different place in the world? You have the power to alter the very course of history. Now, on the verge of death, you struggle with doubt. Seeking answers to the last and most crucial question of all, your life. Of all the paths and lives, why did you walk this way? Did you choose your own fate, or was your life shaped by forces beyond your control? What determines a man's destiny? The man himself, which is your life, has always been yours to live. You made your own destiny. The world around him, your path was charted for you by the people, the age, and the society in which you live. A higher power, your destiny was forged by a power greater than your own life. And then there is no death. Destiny does not exist. Human life is an exercise in chance. It is not governed by laws. For me personally, and I'm going to try to play this as, what is it, seconds ago. I can't click any of these just yet. This one here, the world around it can have effect, but ultimately you can choose who's around you. And so, a higher power, I'm not a very religious person. There is no destiny. Destiny does not exist. Human life is an exercise in chance and is not governed by any laws. I'm going to say the man himself. Damn. You can hear death's footsteps drawing near. You square your shoulders and take a deep, full breath. You have found your final answer. What is destiny other than a long chain of your own actions and decisions? No matter what happened in your life, you always had a choice. You lived the life you deserved. Only you can answer for it. But are you right about this? Is it all true? To learn the truth, you will have to return to the very beginning. Remember, in every step you took along the way, on these pages, the story of a man named Jeremy Brante will live once more. Alright. So we're in childhood. Chapter 1, Childhood. Okay. Childhood, where life begins. First words, first unsteady steps. You are but a small child, learned about the world in which you were born. To you, everything is so new, so baffling, and so unforgiving. A long, trying life stretches before you, so many feats and faults, so many fatal choices to come. Fateful choices to come. Probably fatal, too. Yet you are already sowing the seeds of your future self. You are learning to live and survive in this world, looking for a place within it to call your own, and choosing your future destiny. Who will you grow up to be? Prologue, growing up. In chapters childhood, adolescence, and youth, you will live through your hero's coming of age. You will shape in the protagonist's personality, his qualities, and relationships. By the end of the prologue, you will determine the estate and future occupation of your hero. Only in adulthood will you start to influence the world around him and even the ultimate fate of the Empire. Who will Jeremy Brante grow up to be? It's your call. Alright. Childhood life begins, I said, who's it going to be? Personal life. Events in the personal life of a hero that can happen in this chapter. The fencing lesson. You dare to study fencing like your father, even though you have no right to it at birth. A small child, you suffer your first death and rebirth. Suffer your first death. An epiphany, you experience an insight where your mother tells you about the ways of the world and lots of its inhabitants. A noble sacrament, you challenge the sacred order and attempt to seize the noble lot. Alright. Your personal qualities at this age, they determine which choice you make. Determination, perception, your inner strength, and the number of lesser deaths that you have experienced. The quality will stay with you your entire life. Willpower, ready for action, untouched by death. The sections that open this chapter: Destiny, see screen is now available. Personality screen is now available. House of Brante screen is now available. And Family screen is now available. Begin chapter. Okay, so we can click on this. Destiny, personality. Oh god, this. Up the ass, okay. House of Brante. Tarnished honor. The honor of your family and your position in high society. It affects how the nobility treats your family. 1 to 3 is tarnished honor. 4 to 6 is modest position. 7 to 9 is renowned among nobles. Glorious house. Means. So 4 to 6. 5 is moderate means. And peace. Heir, Stefan Brante. Your brother. Robert Brante's son for his first marriage and noble birth. From a young age, he has been striving to be first in all things and demonstrate his superiority to his family. Well, okay. Alright. The year is 1118. Alright, so let's... Oh, back to scene. Alright, back to scene. Let's begin chapter. Hey, make it into a new world. Birth. At first there was nothing, no time, no sensation, nothing but darkness and void. But then a will breathed life into nothingness. Matter and spirit were set in motion. History began to march. It was your turn to enter this world. Your first memory, you were lying on your back, blinded by a bright white light. You're not alone. Above you tower the colossal figures of those who created you. You are part of them, and they are part of you. Between you and them, it is an explicable connection, a strong, unbreakable link that will always watch over you, guard you, and protect you. It hurts to breathe. You let out the pain in a form of desperate scream. Your creators extend their hands towards you. There are 2 of them, the ones who made you formed from their own selves and brought you into this world. They are united, yet as they lean closer, you begin to see how different they are. You can already feel their differences within you, struggling against each other. The first figure is soft and empathetic, wise and merciful. The love that emanates from its wraps you head to toe like an invisible blanket. The warmth from it is never ending. The second figure is strong and powerful, commanding and noble. It is harsh but fair, a beacon of guidance, a force of protection, and merciless punishment for every misdeed. Yet there is also a third figure. It is like a shadow barely seen behind them, yet already pulsing with an unbreakable will to live. It is the very will to live that is now growing even stronger within you. A soft open palm, a strong closed fist, a lingering distant shadow. You struggle to loosen the swaddling clothes wrapped around you and extend a tiny hand into this world. You grasp, okay. So you get 1 + 1 perception, there's a determination, 1 + 1 + 10 willpower. I'm gonna reach out to the palm. Yes. Your little palm awkwardly clasps a soft finger. You explore your mother's hands by touch. Smile gently as her arms wrap around you and lift you up. She smells of home. That indescribable smell, that feeling of safety that is second to none. Oh, my perception went up. Her embrace is the warmest place in the world, a place you want to stay for all eternity. Alright. Alright, your life in the world begins. How will you live it? Your childhood, 1 year old. Hide and seek. As the day goes by, you learn to tell your parents apart. Recognize your father by his heavy breath and strong, cold hands. He visits you rarely. Robert Brante. Hello there, little Jeremy Brante. Mother's tender voice, however, calls you day and night. Lydia Brante. My, you are growing so quickly, my child. There are 2 more children in the family named Stephen and Gloria. Gloria sings songs to you. She often dresses you in tight clothing and gently holds your hand as you learn to take your first step. Stephen likes to sweep you up and pinch you and toss you into the air. Oh, look, this is your brother and sister. Okay. Yeah, you're my little brother. We're going to play together, but I'll always be in charge because you were born a commoner. I don't like Stephen. Be quiet, you. He doesn't understand yet. Come on, baby Jeremy. Let's go play in the yard. It is hot outside. You grip your brother's hand with one hand, and your sister's with another, as they help you walk down the giant stone stairs. Then you sit on the ground and start exploring the spare blades of grass with your fingers. It tickles. In the sky far above and away from you is a gigantic pillar, a perfectly straight stick made of light. It's so bright, it hurts to look at it. Why are you staring at the shining pillar? It's not going anywhere, you know. Hey, I want to play hide and seek. He's just a little baby. How are we going to play? How's he going to play? Then you hide him and I'll try to find both of you. You have no idea what they are talking about, but you support them with happy cooing. This is strange, but so exciting. Stephen and Gloria glance at each other. Then your brother walks to the big tree, closes his eyes, and starts shouting something. Gloria takes your hand and walks you through the yard. Your sister takes you behind some thick bushes by a tall wall. The light from the light stick on the horizon barely reaches you. You can't see home from this place. The ground is crawling with tiny black bugs. Gloria sits you down on the ground and puts a finger on her mouth for some reason, and then she's gone. You no longer hear Stephen's voice. Gloria is nowhere to be seen. You feel colder. The bugs are no fun to play with. You've been sitting here for a long time, completely alone. Nobody checks on you. Did they forget about you? Did they abandon you? Cry out loudly. Willpower. Find your way home. Sit there and wait. I'll find my way home. You get up on your feet, swaying a little bit. Carefully, you take a first step, then lose your balance and plop down on the ground. But you are determined. You get up and keep walking in the direction Gloria went. You walk out of the bushes and further towards the wall of the house, and then the most tender and gentle hands in the whole world embrace you and pick you up. Mother has found you. There you are. You lean on Mother's chest and hold on to her with your arms. You want her to know that you came here all by yourself, without any help. She pats you on the head. Brother and sister stand behind her, clearly feeling guilty. Gloria is in tears. Stephen is staring at his feet. You hug your mother tightly. She is here now. Got one to turn. Still spineless, though. Spines active, resolute, adamant. Okay. Alright. The Great Descent. Another memory. You're still a little child, but you can already talk and run around on your own. The day is out of the ordinary. Father is busy around the house, giving orders to the servants. Throughout the day, the kitchen has been abuzz with work, and there are solemn, gloomy preparations and candles being lit. Even the older brother, Stephen, is quiet today. Mother takes your hand and brings you to your sister Gloria. My son, today is the Great Descent, and we honor the day when the twin gods descended to us. We must spend this day in reverence to the gods. You are too young to understand, so just do everything your sister says for now. Gloria takes you to the playroom. There are no toys there, no chairs. Even the carpet's been taken away. There's nothing there but a bare wooden floor. Today we're not allowed to go to any other rooms, and we'll be eating nothing but gruel and stale bread. On the day of the Great Descent, everyone must be where they belong. It is quiet, usually so. Muffled voices from beyond the door are all you can hear. You sit on the cold floor, confused, with no idea what to do. Then you hear your sister's voice, the only sound in the empty room. It is a little song that your mother taught her. You hold your breath as you listen to it. When the twins came down to earth, they brought lots for every birth. Let us count them. 1, 2, 3. The twins made them for you and me. Noble rule and bravely fight. They protect us with their might. Priests work hard to understand, guide by the twins' commands. Common people work and toil, always patient, never spoiled. Live your life where you were born, to the day where you pass on. Know your light and know the prayer, for the twins see you everywhere. You're transfixed by this tune. Gloria notices your gaze, and a smile creeps across her face. You like the rhyme, don't you, Jeremy? Do you know what it's all about? Look, there are 3 lights. They were brought to us by the twins when they descend to us in the shining pillar. Remember the pillar of light on the horizon? That's it. You can see the shining pillar anytime, from anywhere in the world. If you follow your lot as you live, you'll reach the peak of the pillar, and if you don't, you'll get eternal torment at the foot. You and I are low-born. Mom is a commoner too, so the lot of you and me is to suffer and be patient and work hard, understand? The priests and nobles have other lots. The nobles fight and rule over everybody. The priests, well, I'm not really sure what they do, but I guess they talk to the twins and they teach everybody. Gloria stares at you intently. Did you get it, silly? Then she shakes her head and keeps singing the song over and over again. Her voice transfixes you, drawing you in. The room starts to glow like the sky. From this light emerges 2 figures you have known ever since the moment of your birth. One of them braces your sister's shoulder. The other one stands guard behind her back. You watch this happening before your very eyes, unable to turn away. Gloria is swaying the song, unaware of what is happening. She sings the final verse once more. Know your light and know your prayer. You feel completely compelled by this divine sight to express yourself somehow. You feel words condensing within you from the light. But what will those words be? Finish the song. You join your sister and finish the song the same way you heard it. Or you shout words of your own instead of the last line of the song. I'm going to shout words of my own. That's what I'm going to do. Know your light and know the prayer. The lots are lost, told everywhere. Oh boy. You shout these words, but you have no idea how they came to you. The shining pair standing behind her back turned to look at you. You feel their gaze piercing you from the top to bottom. When the moment passes, they meld into the dim light coming from the window. And Gloria's staring at you. You see disappointment in her eyes. Jeremy, that's not the way the song ends. Why did you ruin it? You shrug, quite pleased with your cleverness. Oh yeah, I ruined it, whatever. Alright. You're starting to understand more and more of what the adults say. Your family is... This year is 1121, spring, the origin. Your family is an unusual one. Your father's nobleman, but not by birth. His is a title earned through great service. And the mother is low-born woman, a commoner. Because of this, you were born a commoner, but father says you may yet come unto nobility. You learn to read at an early age. Together with mother, you read and learn by heart the many poems about the divine twins, the twin gods, who reside up in the shining pillar. Mother calls these poems prayers. Again and again, you try to discern the shapes of the gods in the strip of holy light that shines in the sky all day and night. But the light is too blinding to gaze upon. The greatest joy of all is when the stars are no longer an insurmountable obstacle. Now you can climb and even jump from step to step. Father urges you to be more careful and avoid climbing too high. But even though you keep falling, you never stop being curious about the world around you. Your older brother Stephen now spends less and less time playing with Gloria and you. Playing with commoners is beneath a nobleman to be, he says. Gloria calls him names. Stephen pulls her pigtails. One fine evening, Father gathers you all in the sitting room with an announcement. You will have another little brother or sister soon. Gloria asks him to bring home a little sister. Another brother would be too much. Stephen gets frustrated. There are too many little siblings getting in his way as it is. Soon you will be an older brother too, and it doesn't really matter who the youngest will be, a boy or girl. You will love them the most. When Father comes back from his trips, he reads his adult books aloud for you. You find those stories of wars, generals, and rebels quite enchanting. Father approves of your fascination. Study hard. Maybe one day you'll become a noble of the mantle and earn your sword. First, you need to grow up. Grow up. The concept is as terrifying as it is alarming. The lot of suffering. Keep staring at the carpet under your feet. You're both ashamed and proud. It feels odd. A scratch on your hand stings a little. Stephen is standing next to you, sniffling from pain. The brother was training in the yard with a wooden sword. You wanted to play with him, but he ended up getting angry and throwing the sword at you. A stick hit you in the shoulder. You picked it up and you hit him with it. You see Mother's shoes walking to and fro on the carpet. You do not want to look up. You would rather not see her angry. She is not as gentle as you to you these days. Why did you hurt Stephen, Jeremy? You stammer out the explanation. He hit you first. You just hit him back. How dare you pester me like that? When I grow up, I'm going to hit you with a real sword. Mother shushes you both and speaks to you again. Her voice is stern, and yet you can still feel her concern for you. Even if Stephen hits you, you cannot hit him back. You are my son. I was born a commoner. Our lot is to suffer. Your brother was born a noble father and a noble mother. The sacrament is coming soon, and then he'll rule over the likes of us. If you hurt a noble, you must be punished. That is a lot. The sooner you learn this, the better off our entire family. Well, this is getting to be some grade A bullshit. That's what this is. Stephen looks at you in triumph. You look at your mother in fear, not sure what to say. Accept your punishment. Deny your guilt. Demand an explanation. Well, I'm not going to deny my guilt. Because you continue to insist that you are not guilty and will not be punished no matter what. That sounds a little shitty. But you demand that your mother explain why things are the way they are. So why are they like this? A lot of stuff. You start asking questions. Why were you born a commoner if your father is a noble? If you have your father's name, why can't you have his lot? And why can't you choose a lot for yourself if you don't like the one you have? Mother is stunned by all these questions you are peppering her with. Don't you dare ask me about that, Jeremy. I'll violate my lot if I start explaining it all to you. I'm a commoner, not a priest. You are flogged in front of your entire family. The pain burns on your skin again and again. Tears keep rolling down your cheeks. Feels like the punishment will never end. It hurts to walk when you are finally let go. You slowly climb up the stairs and walk to your room. You see the book on your bed, The Teaching of Icetius, Volume 2. Your tears have dried now. You begin to read, slowly making your way through the difficult words. Every death of the body bringeth the soul even closer to the twins of judgment. The body dieth a true death, the soul soareth to the shining pillar. The twin gods do judge every soul, and the judgment is stern and unforgiving. He who followeth his lot in life from birth shall melt in bliss atop the peak and shining pillar. The words confuse and elude you, and instill fear and awe. You will read this mysterious book again and again as you grow up. Curious. Gloria's Rhymes. I'm gonna watch this again. Mother mostly stays in her chambers now. With each passing day, she grows heavier and her features are getting rounder. It's difficult for her to walk, but she still smiles all the time. One day she takes your hands and puts them on her big belly, and you feel a movement deep inside her. You will have another brother or sister soon. Laura takes you on walks to the yard now. You explore the yard together under the evening light of the pillar. She sings you songs and tells you amazing stories. Jeremy, do you want to hear a rhyme? I wrote it myself. There's even a bit about you. But don't tell anyone, okay? Writing poems and songs only for nobles. Mom hears about it, I'll get flogged. Remember how you got flogged for hitting Stephen? Our judge is my second father. In the past I had another. Mother says the twins are great. Says we should not fight our fate. Brother loves to jump around. Please don't fall down on the ground. See, I wrote the little rhyme. Please don't tell them that it is mine. But today your sister is nowhere to be seen. She promised to take you to the old pond and show the red frogs that showed you the red frogs that lived there. And then she vanished. The servants join you in her search. Even Mother leaves her chambers when she hears the commotion. Finally, you find Gloria in the far corner of the garden. She's holding a quill and sheets of paper covered with poetry. She becomes angry the moment she sees it. She looks through the poetry and her face grows dark with rage. Gloria is standing before her, wringing her hands and looking for an opportunity to run. There seems to be no escape. What is this nonsense, Gloria? We talked about this. You were told to take care of your little brother. You are absolutely not allowed to entertain yourself with this writing. I can decide that for myself, Mom. No, you cannot. It has already been decided by the gods. And he's not a little brother anymore. He doesn't need a nanny, and I need some time alone to think for myself. I'm not hurting anyone. You are a commoner and a future wife, and it's time to learn how to properly care for children. Had your disgraceful former father kept me in his house, you could have been born a noble. But that is not our fate, and you are absolutely forbidden from ever spoiling paper and wasting ink again. Mother grabs Gloria firmly by the hand and takes you both in the house. I got a bunch of things I'm like that. The scribbled sheets fly in the fireplace. Gloria sobs line. You are a bystander in this scene, unsure how to act. You complain to your mother about how Gloria often leaves you alone. Offer to write rhymes with her. When nobody can hear you, you offer to write poems with Gloria. Confront your sister. You comfort your sister and say mother is wrong. Willpower goes down to -5, or leave the room. We'll do this one. Often write rhymes with your sister. Yes. Mother leaves. The last of your sister's poetry burns away in the fireplace. You hug your sister and whisper to her, let's go to the library, you say. The two of you can hide under the table and write something together. Gloria shakes her head violently. Mother said no, and there is no way she would ever defy her. Be sure that it will be your secret. You pull Gloria to the library. She fights you, but you refuse to relent. Carefully peek inside. Your sister takes a small book from one of the shelves, and you read it together under the table. It's a book of poetry about eternal love. Gloria clearly adores it. You decide to write a poem on your own. She recites a line in an ecstatic voice, and you repeat it after her and offer her a rhyme of your own. She nods happily. You do this until the day ends. You have written a poem of your own and learned it by heart, but not a single line of it has been committed on paper, which means that you stay true to your mother's rule. Right. 4 years zone. I'm not trying to be rude to my parents, but I'm also like questioning this. Winter, the coming sacrament. Mother is in her armchair, knitting woolen jackets, pants, and socks for the little one. The baby will need to be kept warm, she says. Father spends less time at home now. Mother says he's very busy with an important job. He is a judge, after all. One day you decide to ask your mother about Stephen and Gloria. How come they're brother and sister to you, but not siblings to each other? Oh, my dear, I didn't give birth to Stephen, you see. He's the son of another mother, and Gloria is the daughter of another father. Come now, don't knit your brow like that. You'll understand when you're older. How is that even possible? You're all family, are you not? Several days later, Mother calls Stephen and Gloria in the sitting room. You sneak in after them. At first, Mother gets angry and asks you to leave. Then she relents. You're told to sit still and be quiet. Remember every word you hear. When you enter the temple, bow to the twins. First to the elder on the right, and then to the younger on the left. Stephen, you're a nobleman to be, so walk along the side paved with marble. Where the benches are. Gloria, you walk along the sharp side. When you're there, you must get down on your knees. Each of you own side. Stephen, kiss the sword. Gloria, my daughter, they will strike you with a lash. Don't be afraid of it. Resign yourself to the suffering it brings. It is the blessing of the light. Gloria doesn't like the idea of the lash. There's a tense feeling in your chest as well. You were told to remember this. Will the lash strike you too one day? On the next day, they take your brother and sister to the temple. You run towards them. They finally come back. The back of Gloria's dress is soaked with blood. She hunches a bit, sobbing quietly. Stephen is putting on airs, acting prouder than ever. Nothing else looked different about them, and it's like all the same, and yet everything has changed. Each of them have accepted their lot. -1 to Stephen. Indifference. Unity. Disagreements. Okay. Brother and sister sacrament. Sibling Stephen and Gloria took their first sacrament at the temple. Newborns cry. You eye the little bundle in your father's arm with curiosity. Behind the many layers of swaddling clothes is your newborn baby brother. Mother is glowing and smiling with joy. Similar are also here, all excited. You promise yourself you're going to be the best big brother in the world. You'll never hit him. No, no. The two of you will play together and tease Stephen together, help Mother together, and go on so many adventures together. It feels so strange to be an older brother. Just the other day, you were the youngest in the family. Everything is so different now. Your parents name your little brother Nathan, and Mother spends day and night by his side. Nathan cries all the time, day and night. Mother barely gets any sleep. She is so worn out, she starts forgetting things. Like today, for instance, she forgot her knitting in the armchair in the sitting room. Better bring it back to her as soon as possible. Run to Mother's bedroom. You missed her smile so much. You walk in without saying hello and give her the knitting. Instead of gratitude, you get an ice-cold, exhausted stare. Nathan is also there, screaming all the time. Go away, Jeremy, you're bothering me. She spits these words through her teeth. You look at her bawling newborn. She can't even get a minute of respite. Enough already. When are you going to stop? I just want some peace and quiet. Now leaps across the room and starts shaking Nathan with malice in her eyes. Can't hug Mother? Oh no, Unity. She looks so tired from his never-ending scream. She seems to be within an inch of smashing him against the wall. Somebody has to do something. You are scared of your mother right now, but you fear Nathan's life so much more. Call for Father for help, which is personality perception. Redirect her anger to herself. Okay. Okay, I want to get my willpower down. Redirect her anger to yourself. I'm going to call for Father's help. You run away to Father's study and stammer out a plea for help. Father gets up immediately and runs back with you. Barges into Mother's chambers and embraces her and baby Nathan with all his might and love. She screams at him at first, crying how she is tired of everyone. He whispers something in response, then takes Nathan from her and says she should lie down and rest. And suddenly, Nathan stops crying. Mother looks around and sees you standing next to Father. My son, please forgive me. I am so sorry you had to see this. Thank you for going to get your father for help. When to know I didn't want to hurt him. Okay, what's it? Mother's face is covered in tears. Everything will be alright now. Father tells you you can go. You leave it in quiet joy as Mother calms down and Nathan falls asleep. Father won't let anything bad happen. Alright. Oh, your young brother Nathan is born. I'll try to get from childhood. We're gonna try. Or maybe get to 5 and stop there. We'll see. The Ant Farm. This event is a consequence of your previous actions. Conditions met. Perceptions 4. Alright. The Ant Farm. Your younger brother Nathan is growing. Mother spends more time with the rest of the family now. You help her and play with your brother and take care of him when she asks. You often go to Mother's room to sit at the foot of her bed after Nathan falls asleep. She reads you the sacred books and asks you about the things you learned that day. During these moments, you see the world through her eyes as well. One day the door of your room opens and she brings in a large box covered with a piece of cloth. It is rare for you to see her so overjoyed. She set the box on the floor and moves the cloth. The box on the cloth is made of glass and has a wooden base. Inside you see a layer of earth shaped into carefully crafted passages, and these passages are full of hardworking ants. Jeremy, this is my gift to you, an ant farm. It's like a little world in a small box. We can watch them through the glass. Look, this is the queen ant. She is the reason all these little ants are born. You sit by the box together and hold your breath as you watch the ant colony go to work. There turns out to be a method to the ants' chaotic movements. Every single one of them has a task to perform. Some of them have large mandibles. They are protectors of the colony. They can draw blood from your finger. Others work all around the colony, repairing the walls and clearing the debris out for any passage. There are also workers who collect food and put in a special tray. Leaves, bits of meat, maggots, and brings the rest of the colony. You take a worker ant and put it right next to the food. However, the insect has no interest in it. It starts circling around the tray aimlessly. Mother takes a stray ant and puts it back where it belongs. Why did you do that, my son? The ants cannot do what they were born to do. Each of them was born for their own job. You shake your head slowly. If only the ants could do whatever you wanted them to. This is your gift now, so it belongs to you. Your grandmother's presence is the reason they won't obey you. Epiphany, unity, perception. Yeah, play by yourself. Yes, mother, leave you alone. You move away from the mother and pull the glass box toward yourself. She looks at you in surprise, but she gave it to you. It'll be easy to learn about the ants on your own. Mother sighs and stands back up. Very well, I understand. You want to find your own answers? Grown up so quick, my son. The door creaks quietly as it closes, and you are left to your own devices. Spend a long time watching the ants at work, and then you decide to go outside and find them some bugs to feed on. Once you haul is in the tray, you know which bugs they drag away and which they leave untouched. Day after day, you keep the tray full of food, provide the insects with plenty of water, and remove dead ants from the farm. Your tiny subjects still refuse to change their peculiar ways. It is just as Mother said. The ant farm is exactly like the world we live in. The ants will never know that you are there. Perception's going up. Okay. The event has happened. Playing within it, you experience an insight where your mother tells you about the ways of the world and lots of its inhabitants. We're gonna stop there for now. So, just kind of looking at my personality. Just looking at some active, ready for action. Inquisitive. Okay, family tree. Ah, look, Gregor. Gregor is my grandfather. She's dead. Oh, the ex-wife is dead. Okay, so this is interesting. She's dead. Oh, I can click on it. Oh, that's cool. Oh, grandfather Gregor Brante, nobleman of the mantle. Status, right? Minus one difference. The head of the Brante family and the nobleman of the mantle was senior judge at the Anzio prefecture. He was the first person in the family to get an education and achieve a noble title. His dream is to see his family ennobled by the sword. A fierce defender of the ancient order, he is preoccupied with arranging the future of his family line. +2, sympathy. A nobleman of the mantle and the judge of the... Following the footsteps of his father Gregor, he earned the noble title and his position of prefecture. He works tirelessly in his judicial service for the sake of his family. He took your low-born mother Lydia as his second wife, thereby jeopardizing the family's noble future. Okay, a humble commoner from the outskirts of neither her lowly origins nor the fact that your grandfather directly forbade the marriage stopped your father from taking her into his home. She now manages the household and raises Robert's children. Your mother is devoted to her faith and insists that her children observe their lots. Amelia Elborn, noble's woman of the sword. True death. I don't know where to... Your father's first wife passed away soon after giving birth to Stephen, never to be reborn. Stephen's birth mother, she died while giving birth to him. She was a noble woman of the sword and the sister of Augustine Elborn, a powerful family friend. The match between her and your father was your grandfather's doing. Amelia is said to have been a striking woman with a forceful personality, which proud of her noble origins. Gotcha. Here's Stephen. Okay, there's me. Okay, Nathan. He looks older there. The youngest child of the family. Your only only full sibling, the odd child, he has been secretive and aloof since he was a little boy. He is inept, constantly ill and crying, always in the need of care and protection. Started reading sacred texts at a very young age. The illegitimate daughter of your mother, Lydia, she has never met her real father. Her position in the family is precarious. However, has never acknowledged her as his own daughter. Her sister is a dreamer. Okay, lots of Brante. Tarnished honor, moderate means, disagreements. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna save it there for right now. We're getting there. We have an epiphany. You know, we learned about some things. Our reception's going up pretty well. Just trying to be very inquisitive, trying to be like insightful. You know, I do want to get some of my determination up and my willpower up as well. But definitely inquisitive. Definitely like to ask a lot of questions about the way the world works. So, but we're going to end it there. Super fun. I'm having a blast playing this. I will be playing this for sure. Tomorrow will probably be college football. But yeah, this is fun. We'll keep playing this. So thank you guys very much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.